welcome to this week's show where we're talking about the cost of mountain bike crisis. Is it real? If so, why is it happening? And most importantly, what are we going to do about it?
But we've also got Nino's shirt to taking a huge tumble.
Oof. Yeah, I'm going to be racing EWS again.
And we've got a one-wheel disaster.
And a brand new surf bike.
It's all coming up on the Dirt Shed Show, live from Whistler. Yes, welcome to this week's show where, guys, look where we are.
I know.
Literally, this is the end of the slopestyle course at Crankworks for Joyride. It's all happening. We've got the week to spend our time mountain biking, having a great time. But we're talking about something important while we're here because I've become aware recently about just how, I mean, guys, we get to go around the world riding mountain bikes. We don't pay for much.
No, we are very lucky.
The other day, I went to Bentonville, me and my son, on a trip I had to pay for myself.
Whoa.
And man, going mountain biking is expensive.
It's got a bit crazy, isn't it?
It really has. And it got me thinking, like, what is going on? I mean, I went on a trip for a week. I spent £5,000. Like that, £5,000 gone. Yeah,
for 1 week.
1 week, and that was including bike hire, that was flights, that was going out. We had a really good time, yeah, but that's a lot of money to go away and ride bikes, right?
Yeah.
It was great fun, don't get me wrong, but it did get me thinking, what is going on and how much are prices going up? I mean, Rich, you said when we were chatting about this that you funded your trip to Whistler a few years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that costing back then?
Do you know what? It was. I looked at the cost of lift pass, and they were definitely cheaper when I went. The cost of hotels was ever so slightly cheaper. It was the same time, so it was Crankworks where everything is a little bit more. It's a little bit more, isn't it?
Yeah.
We all know that.
Understandable.
But do you know what? I had to buy some spares when I came out. It was off my own dime. I think if I was doing it off my own dime now, I think I'd struggle a little bit. But I'd actually have to second think.
You'd second guess yourself. Do you want to go to Whistler?
Is it worth it?
Is it worth spending all that money?
What do you think, Bing? Is mountain biking getting more expensive?
I think so. Being if you don't travel, when it comes to componentry, there is expensive.
Yeah.
Like your drivetrain is worth a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Being if it's like SLX or low range budget stuff, it's still money.
I think it's just bumped up across the ranges. It's just evenly bumped up, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess everything's more expensive because of inflation in general and then fuel costs.
Yeah.
But you know what? What I thought was, I think the price of actual mountain bike parts and everything is going up. So I got in touch with my favourite shop in the whole world, the Trailhead, and our friend Sandy Plenty,
Good old Sandy.
and asked him, Sandy, what is going on the ground as a bike shop owner? What is happening? Let's go over to Sandy now.
Thank you, Martin. Right, we're all aware that the price of mountain biking has gone up significantly in the last few years. What I want to do today is try and understand why. To do this, we're going to focus on one product, the product that links us all together, the chain. What I've got here is an XT 12-speed chain that in 2019 would have cost you $39.99. Fast forward to 2022, and we're at $49.99. So why the 25% increase? Okay, here's a few factors that are playing a part in this. Number one, shipping. So back in 2019, a shipping container was around £2,000. At the height of COVID, around 2021, that leapt up to a soaring £20,000. So you take that £20,000, you divide it by the amount of chains that are in that container, and there's a contributing factor to the price increase. Number two is Brexit. Some products coming from some countries are seeing some quite hefty import duties. Number three, raw materials. Raw materials have gone up significantly. This is affecting manufacturing, and again, it just adds to the price. It's as if the stars have aligned, but in a really bad way. So we've got these three things all making the price go up. Before I hand you back to Martin in Whistler, I want to leave you with one question. Will the price of these products come back down? I hope so, and I know Shimano hopes so.
Thanks, Sandy. He was well pleased with that little joke.
He loved that.
Links us all together.
Look at how much
25%.
That's a heck of a rise in prices.
I mean, and
over a short period.
That guy knows.
He knows.
But great question, actually. So get involved in the comments down below. Sandy's asking, is it going to go back down? I don't think so. What do you guys think? Great chance for you to get involved with the show right now. Get in the comments and let us know. Do you think the price is going to go back down once all of this hassle has gone away?
Yeah.
And for all you people who aren't living in the UK, you're lucky you're not dealing with the handles of Brexit. Oh my God. It's another story. Right, now, I'll tell you what, something we have got this week is some really cool stuff in the shop. Okay, and I got these two boys to go out and do a little bit of modelling. So check out the new gear that we've got. It's hot off the press.
Dude, we're looking high, man.
Yeah, we looked alright, didn't we?
You were having that up.
Have you been working out?
Stop it.
You like that too much.
Anyway, let's head over to Tom and Top for the news.
What's up, everybody? Starting the news this week with snowshoe downhill, where Camille Balanche kept things upright to take the win in the women's race on a treacherous course. Miriam Nicole second, Nina Hoffman third on what would be a wild race with wet conditions. Drying up a little bit for the men, though, it was Amaury Pierron unstoppable to claim his 4th World Cup victory this season, something that's never been done by another male World Cup racer. But 2 stories here: Bernard Kerr's best finish to date in 2nd, Andreas Kolb's best to date in 3rd, and Ronan Dunn's best in 4th. Amazing to see new riders up there and excelling in challenging conditions. Similar story in the XC, actually. New winners in both men's and women's races, with Alessandra Keller and David Valera Serrano on the top step. Jenny Rissveds and Titouan Caro finished 2nd, Anne Terpstra and Luca Brideau in 3rd, making things mighty close in those overalls. XCC short track victories went to US athletes Gwen Gibson and Chris Blevins. Lastly, on events, the Crankworx Summer Series is underway in Silverstar, Canada, where David Godziek has won the title slopestyle comp. Lucas Huppert finished 2nd in his first Crankworx podium, and Nikolai Rogatkin landed himself 3rd. Komoot have launched TrailView, incorporating real-life imagery into their maps. Komoot's user base has uploaded 15 million photos, which have been scanned and geotagged to allow users to see the trail, surface, and conditions. Knowledge is power when it comes to route planning, and this is a really, really cool feature. New bikes now, Nukeproof have released a set of limited edition frames featuring some high-end suspension units on them. There's a reactor with the latest Super Deluxe Airshock from RockShox, and then you can get a selection of Megas and Gigas, rad colors only, with units from Fast Suspension, EXT, or Push Industries. Sticking with new bikes, there's a new Santa Cruz Nomad in town, and it's the latest bike to go mixed wheels. 29 front, 27.5 rear. It's got 170mm of travel front and rear, and the addition of glove box frame storage. Other than that, it's really only minor tweaks to geometry and kinematics. 10 build options with prices ranging from $5,649 up to $11,199. Norco have an update to the Fluid too, their new bit of everything trail bike, with 130mm of travel, 140mm fork, and 29er wheels. Alloy frames, 65-degree head angle, 5 sizes to cater from heights of 5'1 to 6'7, and its affordable price ranging from $2,699 up to $4,449. I'll leave you with news that Canyon have some new investors in the form of LeBron James and partners of his private equity firm. LeBron is a well-known advocate of cycling with a diverse portfolio, including minority stake in Cannondale and Liverpool Football Club, alongside many philanthropic giveaways of bikes and helmets to students. Now, this group of investors is the same group who, at the 2008 Olympics, took 15 pairs of unreleased Dre Beats headphones, distributed them amongst the US basketball team, instructing them to wear them when they got off the bus. And look what a phenomenon those are now. Safe to say, no one has quite cracked direct distribution of bikes in the US just yet, so watch this space. Toff, what's this week's sickest thing?
This week's sickest thing has to be this new episode of Weekend Slayer by Eric Lorenak. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to hang out with a big-name pro like Kurt Sorgi and his crew for a whole weekend, then you just have to check this video out. Sorgi has like the most ridiculous jumps in his house. It's basically Fest series, but like at his home. in his garden. My favorite part is when they hit this like huge sandy zone. It's basically like skiing or snowboarding or something on powder, but on bikes. And there's this guy called Alex Volokov, and he just hits this corner and it's like he's surfing or something. It's so sick. Also, Sorgi has this idea to get everyone to try and send flips first try on a jump they've never ridden before. And it turns out Eric's never even tried a flip on his 29er. So it's so sick to see him send that. Another thing that's sick is getting to see Eric ride through this entire line first try. Like, it just goes to show he's an absolute trail boss, doesn't it? Right, that's my sickest thing this week. Time to go back to the shed.
Thank you very much, guys. Absolutely belters as always. But it's time for
3, 2, 1.
Hacks and Bodges! Hacks and Bodges! Hacks and Bodges!
Hey, I was hoping the whole place was going to join in there.
Get involved, did they?
Not one person. Anyway.
They're thinking what's going on.
Anyway.
Yeah, they will.
Let's take a look at our hacks and bodges this week. First one, this is pretty interesting. Crown bearing tool.
From Wayne.
I do want one
made
of
by
these tools.
Wayne. It's clever. It's quite, what do we say? It's quite garage. You know, it's like quite
Ghetto
rough ghetto.
It's pretty ghetto, that.
Ghetto, yeah.
Without the teeth.
I would say that's a hack because that is a tool I would like to have.
Is it? And they're quite expensive,
They are,
those
yeah.
They are
tools.
very expensive, yeah.
So you put the crown bearing down and you like
So
whack
that
it on.
smashes the star nut out.
Yeah.
And
Listen to
then-
that. Sorry, Ray. He decided to make this a piece of exhaust pipe flared out. A bit of metal he had lying about, and it works a treat, he says.
Yeah, so basically, Wayne, send it to Blake. He'd be very happy with it. Right. You may have just won yourself a GMBN race top, but wait. Next up, I like this a lot. This is from
You like this?
Mark. I think this is quite clever. So he's tied a shoelace around the central point of his tyre.
Yeah.
So when he tries to get his tubeless tyre to seat, when he inflates it, the shoelace tightens and it pushes the air out to the edges and makes the tyre seat better. It's an old motorcycle seating trick. It's very clever. Well done, Mark. These two guys look nonplussed.
Or you could just peel it all the way around.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I'm not convinced on
Jack,
that one.
you like it, right? Jack likes it. Jack likes it.
Jack likes
All
it.
right, well, I've got to be honest, Mark, you may not have won today.
It looks a bit of a faff.
So you're going to go with the Crown Race?
I can see a tyre with a hand pump.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess we've got our winner, Wayne. You are this week's Hacks and Bodges winner from Whistler, no less. We're going to send you a GMBN race top. Congratulations! If you would like to get involved with the show, the GMBN uploader is linked in the description down below. You can send us in your hacks or your bodges, your ingenuity, your bike vault, your crashes, your sends, anything you want. But get involved with the show, and if not there, in the comments down below.
More tools, please. I like to see them.
Yeah, tool.
Yeah. Not the sharpest one. Caption contest. Look, right,
Look at you.
Look at that.
You
Right?
silly
That's a
Billy.
nice rock.
That's a rock where Aslan was going to be
Slain.
slain.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that's what Neil said.
Do you know Lion Witch in the Wardrobe,
Yeah.
where they decided to sacrifice the lion? This is where they actually filmed it. Little known fact.
Really?
Yep.
Selfie then, do it.
I don't think these guys know it's not real. Anyway, let's have a look at what the captions were for this. We've got Chuck Bryan. He says, Blake takes no trail feature for granite.
Nice.
I like
He
it.
appreciates each and every one so enthusiastically. That's quite good.
That's
quite
good.
Very good.
Mike McClellan, when the wife starts talking about rocks, this is what Blake has in mind. Not those silly ones that go on a finger.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that.
Imagine that on your finger. I don't think you'd be able to walk. We got a last one from Matthew. Says, Dad, this trail rocks, man.
Quite literally.
I think just because of the way you did it, that one's got to win. Matthew Giles, you win a stunt mark. Yeah, the well sought after.
Incredible mug.
Mate, I'd love
Indestructible.
And what about this week's picture?
Indestructible.
one. Look, this
There we
is
go.
this week's picture. Give us a caption for
What a
this.
whopper.
Straight out of Whistler. And you could be winning yourself a stunt mug next
Indestructible
week.
one. Indestructible.
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 Yeah, it's undestructible.
It's indestructible. You can't
Indestructible. There we go.
It's weird you can't speak English.
My England's very bad.
Okay, let's take a look at some things this week that, quite frankly, I didn't like.
Ooh.
I did not like this crash that Nino Schurter had,
Oh, that's
and I did
disgusting.
not like that he had to miss the race because it was a blooming nasty fall, and it could have been a lot worse.
It looked pretty
Yeah.
harsh. He looked shook up, genuinely shook up, and he's a tough dude. So.
Yeah, Mont Saint Anne is about to happen this weekend, so hopefully he's fit and well and he'll be back racing, fingers crossed, but get well soon if you're not, Nino. Another thing I didn't like, my favourite guy, Shibby Time, on his one-wheeler. Look at this.
What, did you have a mess?
He's had a big crash.
Is it because he
I
forgot
hope you're
his other
happy,
wheel?
Doddy. Shibby's out there sending it, keeping everyone happy. He's had a tumble. I don't like it. You shouldn't be laughing. Get out, man.
Imagine him. So he's not coming to Whistler.
I don't think he is, but I'm going to arrange a shoot. And I tell you what, right? If I get 10,000 likes on, if I get 10,000. If I get 10,000 likes on this Dirt Shed show, I'm flying Blake out to meet Shibby, and he's going to send the biggest jump he can find.
On a one wheel.
10,000 likes. That's never going to happen. But let's try it. We could send it.
Likes, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's how popular one-wheeling is now.
Yeah.
See?
What about this
Yeah.
bit of innovation
I
from
like
Ruben
this.
Alcantara?
I like this.
Dude's a
Look at
legend.
this. Oh my God, a surf bike. He's been working on this and he thinks outside the box, Ruben, right? He's a fantastic BMXer. He's been working on full suspension BMXs for riding mountain bike trails, but now he's really got something here with this surf
crazy.
bike. I think this could be big, and this is the innovator of it. Watching something new happen here. It's just like one-wheeling. It's going to be huge. Coming up on the channel this week, we've got some bangers. Blake, what are you looking forward to?
Ooh, so our little series of Neil and I hunting for the biggest jumps in the UK. We hit up Vanterline at Bike Park
Big
Wales.
line.
Oh, nice.
Good
nice.
one. Yeah.
I'm quite looking forward to this bike setup hacks that you were maybe never told of. Ooh. Like it.
Mysterious.
Secrets.
Yeah, and for me, you guys and girls get to see me ride a triple black diamond downhill track on my XC bike. It was wild.
Yeah.
It was horrendous.
Well, can an XC bike get down a triple back diamond with a really, really mediocre rider?
Oh, you didn't ride down it, did you?
Snap.
Right, let's get into the bike vault. All right, we are in the bike vault, and first bike is
Commensal Meta Hardtail. Super
Keelan.
nice.
I like those silver pikes on the
Taunton.
front. I like
I like
that.
it.
I think that's super nice, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Tamils.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
like the
Ding,
Tamils,
ding,
but there we are. Super nice. Next
Oh.
up, that's definitely a super nice. It's looking
mini
and-
shredder.
With an Orbea MX 20-inch.
Yeah, very nice. Super
like
nice. Super nice.
There's a human being in the bike vault.
Yeah, but you know, kids' bikes, we love it. I quite like this one. Look, 'cause we've got some design pictures of this Orbea Rallon, and you can see it coming together. And look at it.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, isn't it?
Home done, custom built.
I was going to say, Mayo don't do sort of
No, not
colours
big
like
fades like
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
but
and
that's
so
good.
This is from Becky, and it's her
like
Orbea Rallon.
Well,
I think it's super nice. Yeah, great work. Great work.
super nice.
Oh, look at this. This is
Kona
Rolando's.
Supreme.
Kona Supreme Operator.
What are you thinking of that one?
Just finished building this bike, he says. Where's he from?
What you
Doesn't
think,
say.
Rich?
Oh, Japan. Yeah, that's
That's
pretty sick.
That's banging.
Yeah,
Quite nice.
old
Very,
school. I like
very
it.
moto looking, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It is,
Very
yeah.
moto.
Those massive forks.
Super nice.
Go on, why? It's a Whistler super nice.
Super nice.
Next up,
Ooh,
we have got Marcus's.
Vitus.
Yeah, go on, Vitus.
That is
Sentia
Sentia
VRS 2022 from
2022.
Denmark. A freshly built hardtail ready for some hard
nice.
Do you know what?
trails.
Nice.
For talking about, you know, how mountain biking has been super expensive, this
Yeah, that's true,
this is
actually.
very affordable hardtail and it can do a lot.
Yeah.
Are you saying it's a super nice?
It's a very capable rig.
Yeah,
I say it's a super nice.
Why
super
not?
nice.
Well done, well done.
Upgraded. Well done, Marcus.
Less cheap.
Ooh,
Less cheap and
less
affordable.
cheap, non-drive side.
Yeah,
nice.
cheap. Yeah, this is
This is-
specialised enduro.
It's very nice.
What are we looking at for the cost of one of them, roughly, Rich?
10K.
10K plus.
Yeah.
God,
You
it's a
put-
crisis, everyone. It's a crisis.
Isn't it about $12,500, I think?
A lot of money
Yeah.
for that beast.
It's tiny though, isn't it?
It's non-drive side though.
Yeah, so we can't give you a super nice. So
Unlucky.
Nice.
Next up, talking about more affordability.
Oh my goodness.
We've got ourselves we've got
super
Evans
Caliber.
Trek Super Caliber.
I like this bike.
Beautiful
I
bike.
do like this
It's a
bike.
This is
beautiful
an
bike.
absolute XC race weapon.
It's
got
way too
SIDS on there,
expensive, but
everything.
it's just too cool.
Sid the Sloth.
Super nice.
Nice.
Next up, we've got. Oh, I love this. I love this bike.
But it is non-drive
It
side.
is.
But
Is
I
it-
do love this bike. Okay, it's a nice, but
Isn't
I do like it.
Is it another Commensal Meta? It is as well.
Yeah,
Is it?
it's
Yeah.
from Bram.
MX bars.
Yeah, I love the motocross bars on this bike. I was
Oh my
looking at it
god,
earlier
it's
on.
pretty bold.
It's a very close to a super nice,
nice.
but it's nice.
Non-drive side.
Ah, Heather.
Ooh,
Next
snap.
up, Heather's
Spectral 6
Yes. Give her a super nice already.
with
Go
the
on.
dive, bro.
Yeah,
I like it.
Super
Super
nice.
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 Very
Nice.
great bike.
Yeah.
All right. Look at this, a volcano from.
No, it's not. It's a trail with some trees. There's no volcano. Oh, the bike.
It's Rodrigo's full carbon. It's got Axis transmission on it. It's got terrible jokes. I think that's a super nice.
That's super nice, yeah.
10
Mezcals. I like those
10.2
tyres.
kilos as well.
That is
It's very light.
That is, isn't
very
it?
nice.
Very light.
Oh, we're out!
We're out the bike bowl. Damn it! I was enjoying that. I was enjoying that.
done. See, Blake's off.
Hey, thank you for joining us on the show this week. We've had lots of fun. If you've got some stuff to send in, then make sure you get involved with the uploader. Don't
just
forget the GMBN shop with all that new gear with these two fancy guys wearing it. It won't stick around long. We're going to be in Whistler all week, gents.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2
mate.
weeks, yeah. We've got lots coming up from here, so look out for those videos. But from us in Whistler, as they build Joyride behind us,
It's mad,
it's
isn't it?
goodbye until next week.
there.
Au revoir.